Hey friends, it's Kat, and welcome back to another episode of Grace in the Mayhem and the Holy Chaos. This is the space where we talk about real life, not the highlight reel, not the polished Instagram version, but the actual life that we're living. All the messy moments, the holy moments, and the moments we don't even have words for yet. Today, we are going to talk about the heavy seasons, because I, myself, am going through a heavy season. The seasons where our children are sick and when our child is grieving someone they love. And when we're all trying to hold it together for our child, even though our heart is breaking too. So let's walk through this one gently today. There's a special kind of ache that comes when your child is sick. It's not just a worry, it's physical. It sits in your chest and your stomach and your throat all at the same time. You can be exhausted, running on no sleep, laundry everywhere, dinner half burnt on the stove, but none of it matters. Your world narrows down to the one question: are they okay? Maybe it's a fever that just won't break. Maybe it's a chronic illness that comes in waves. And maybe it's something new and unfamiliar, and your mind goes racing into the what ifs. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Psalm 34:18. When our child is suffering, we are the brokenhearted. And he comes close, not always with immediate answers, not always with the miracle we're begging for, but he brings presence. Sometimes the miracle isn't that the sickness leaves quickly. Sometimes the miracle is that God strengthens us for one more hour to get through the rest of the day. And friend, that is still God's faithfulness. Then there's the seasons where our children lose someone they love. A grandparent, a birth parent, a teacher, a coach, a friend. And grief looks different in kids. Sometimes it's tears, sometimes it's silence, sometimes it's anger that you never saw coming. Sometimes it's them asking the same question over and over again because they're trying to understand something far too big for their little hearts. Our instinct as parents is to fix, to explain, to find the perfect words. But grief is not something to fix. Grief is something that you walk with, to sit with, and to hold space for. Even Jesus, the one who knew resurrection was coming, wept with the grieving. He cried with them, not because he lacked power, but because presence matters, compassion matters, and sitting with matters. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Matthew 5:4. Comfort doesn't always mean it stops hurting. Comfort means that they don't hurt alone. So if your child is grieving right now, your job is not to fix the pain. Your job is to be there, to hold their hand, to let them speak their person's name, to let them tell that story again, and to let them feel what they feel. That is love. And now let's talk about you. Because these seasons are heavy on your heart too. You're pouring, comforting, and praying in the dark, and trying to be strong in front of your child while you're quietly falling apart in the bathroom. God sees that, and he's there with you. He sees how deeply you love, how hard you're trying, and how heavy this is for you to carry. You do not have to carry this alone. If someone says, "Can I drop off dinner?" tuck that pride away and just say yes. If someone offers to sit with your child while you shower, or breathe, or cry, say yes. Let your community be the body of Christ around you. You're not failing. You're not weak. You're a mother walking through fire with her child, and God is holding you both. So to the mama walking through sickness, and to the mama walking through grief, you are not walking without God. He's in that hospital hallway. He's in that rocking chair at 3 a.m. He's in that quiet ride home. And he's in the question your child can't quite put words to yet. He is here right now, and he's not letting go. And I want you to hear me say this. You don't have to pretend to be strong all the time. You don't have to hold every piece together perfectly. Your child does not need a perfect mother. They just need you showing up, loving them, and being present. And you're doing that. So tonight, when the house gets quiet, when your mind starts to race, and when that heaviness in your chest gets a little tight, whisper this: Lord, just stay close. Because He will. He always has, and He always will. Thank you for spending time with me today, for being a part of this space, this community, the circle of mothers who are learning to breathe through the chaos and find God in the middle of it. You are seen, you are held, you are loved. I'll see you next time, friends, and until then, may you find grace right where you are.